welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Brittany Summer, and I'm back with another recap to THECHI. In today's episode, I will be talking about episodes 6 and 7. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure you hit that notification button so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. To all my subscribers, thank you so much. To my new visitors, please subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I thank you guys. So yeah, let's get into this recaps. So in the beginning of episode 6, Keisha finds the bag of money that Emmett is hiding in the house, and she decides that she wants to leave, and Emmett convinces her to stay. But now Keisha feels like, hey, you're putting this family in danger, and I need a man that's going to protect this family. So Keisha goes to talk to Nuke to ask if he could protect her whole family, including Emmett, from Duda. I don't know how that's going to work out, but it seems like Nuke is doing the best way he can, and it also seems like Nuke is realizing that he is just a pawn in Duda's game. So there's a possibility that he might get dealt with or killed or even go to jail for Duda, and there's nothing he could do about it. I think his mind's going to change after a while with working with Duda. And maybe he could take Duda down from the inside. You know what I mean? So now, Bakari get his ass beat by Duda because, one, he got arrested and lost his car. And Duda's mad about that. So now, yeah, that was Bakari's lesson, getting his ass beat. He's walking around with a black eye. His sisters finds him, which they look just like. I think that's his real twin. Like, they look crazy alike. And she's a rapper. So her being a rapper has Maisha in her feelings, which I don't know why, because Maisha could really rap, and they both could rap. So why they can't just be on the same level and rap in the same hood together? I don't see the issue why Maisha is so upset. So now Papa is having his dad on his podcast, and it's a positive conversation. They're talking about how much they are grateful for each other, what they learned about being a father and a son, and Papa's father gives him a pocket watch, and it was like it's been in the family for generations, and now it's their turn to have it. The sad face about this is Papa's father, the pastor, is the one who died. Nuke strangled him. That was clearly Nuke who strangled him. So the funeral that we've been seeing throughout the previews could be Papa's father. For some reason, everybody keeps saying that is not the person that's in the casket. I really believe this is the funeral. This is the funeral of the season. So yeah, it was Papa's father, and I think I was right. I think I made a prediction saying it will be Papa's father. So rest in peace to him, sad face, and I know the whole streets is going to turn upside down because everybody knows Duda's the one who did it. But now Papa is so upset with Bakari because, you know, Bakari runs with Duda, and Papa feel like, hey, maybe if you wasn't involved with the shit, this would have never happened. But I don't even think that's the case. Papa's father was going to die regardless because it had nothing to do with Bakari. He didn't want to take their money, and that was the problem. So yeah, sad for that. And Papa broke up with his girl because of the father. Before he died, he told Papa that he did not want him to put his time into a relationship where it's too much pressure. You know, she has a whole son, and Papa's too young to be stepdaddy. And his father was kind of right, but Papa deadass broke it off with her as soon as he got the chance to basically honor his dad. So now Emmett tries to go to Duda and point a gun at him, tell him like he want to part ways. And I'm like, if you're going to pull out a gun on this type of man, you need to be prepared to use it. Because him pulling out a gun on him just made everything worse. Duda took the gun from him, hit him in the head with it, and told him, don't ever do that shit again or you're dead. So Emmett asked Duda basically if he could buy himself out. Duda said he would think about it once he got all the money. And Emmett was like, nah, if I have the money, I'm out. That didn't look convincing to Duda, so good luck to Emmett. I don't know how the hell he gonna buy his way out. He definitely talked to his father about it, and his father was like, find out how much it is for you to get bought out from underneath Duda, and maybe I can help you. So my thing is, I didn't know the daddy was sitting on so much money, but hey, if you can help your son out, do that, because at this point, he's about to die. Emmett is next. So Richter finally told Rob that Duda had everything to do with his uncle's passing. He definitely killed him, murdered him inside the trunk of his car. And the reason why he knows is because Duda knocked on his door, told him to take a ride, and he heard his uncle in the back. They pulled over. Duda shot him 2 or 3 more times, and he helped Duda bury the body. So Rob is basically like, why are you telling me this now? Richter says to him, I'm just trying to do the right thing. I think we all know why Victor is telling Rob this. He wants him to take care of Duda. Kill Duda and get him off the streets. Victor is now contemplating on either telling the cops that he was involved with the burying of the body, or not saying nothing at all. I honestly feel like no snitch now. No snitch. But Duda needs to go, and whichever way you can make that happen needs to happen now. The FBI is on your asses, and there's nothing you can do about that. Even though they don't have nothing now, they will have something later. So Victor needs to make up his mind now and figure out what he's going to do. He did figure out that he wants a family with his girl, and it seems like they're moving in the right direction. Not if you go to jail, Victor. So good luck with that. So Kevin finally tells his parents that he is moving to LA. Of course, the mom, Dre, was happy. The other mom, not so much. She actually was pissed as hell. And rightly so, I guess. But, her son got to grow up and he got to move on. Like, he cannot stay in Chicago forever just because you want him to. And he tells Maisha, and he's packing and getting ready to leave. He does his speech because, this episode is graduation. So he does his speech for graduation and tell everybody, don't let nobody tell you can't do nothing, because you could do anything you put your mind to. So that was a good speech. I'm happy for Kevin. I want to see if he's still going to be in the episodes, that being he's in LA. I really hope so, because I want to see how things work out with him in LA, and see if him and Maisha will still be together. So the episode of the funeral, I'm not gonna lie, it was really, really sad. Yeah, that was really sad. Papa, his eulogy speech was, I think it had everybody crying, because, wow, I really felt that. I was like, I really feel bad for him. Like, his dad really is gone. Cried? Yeah, I cried. So, of course, Bakari goes to Nook because he feels like, yes, you're the one who killed, potentially my stepdad. Like, you killed the only father figure I had, and he put a gun on him, crying, saying, like, he'll kill him now, but he didn't. And Nook was like, if you ever pull out a gun on me, I'm going to kill you. So he let Bakari go. Now Bakari got to live with the fact that the people that he was hanging out with, that he thought was his family, killed his potentially dad or stepfather, the only man that was take care of him. That sucks. So goes to the church, and Papa is sitting down, and Jake and Kevin comes to support him, ask him if he needs any help. And Papa was like, I just want to be by myself. Can y'all give me some space? So they leave, and Bakari comes in right after them. Bakari and Papa get in some words. Bakari says he didn't mean for any of this to happen. He didn't think him running with Duda and them will cause this mess. But if the pastor would have just washed some money for Duda, this would never happen. That was wrong to say. Papa was like, so you saying that this is my dad's fault? And Bakari's like, no, not that, but I loved him too, like a father. And Papa was like, straight up, he wasn't your father, he was my father, and now he gone. You know what I mean? That conversation was sad, because I feel bad for Bakari also, because, you could tell he really did love the pastor like his father, and his boys basically killed him. So this part was actually dope to me. I love hearing Maisha rap. So Maisha's in the studio waiting for Gemma to come. Gemma finally shows up and she says, "Sorry I'm late. I was in another meeting." So Maisha asks, "Okay, who you was in a meeting with?" And she says, Bakari's sister. Maisha asks why. And I love the fact that they're real with each other. And Gemma told her the truth. I want to work with her. And her EP's finally done, almost done. And she sent it to me. So can we continue with this session? Because that's costing a fortune. And Maisha was like, all right, cool. And this is where Maisha, it seemed like she freestyled because that shit was lit. And Gemma was looking at her like, "Are you talking about me, bitch?" And she was. She definitely was talking about her. And I feel like that song right there is going to be a hit. I feel like they're going to put that out, and I think it's going to hit the hood really hard. Like, it's going to be dope. And I like when Maisha rap because she sounds good. She looks good. I like Maisha. This part was long overdue. Shad finally took those guns and gave it back to Bakari and told Bakari, "Do not bring that shit to the pastor house." So you guess where he bought it? Guess where he bought those guns? My goodness. Bakari took those guns and brought it to Nate's house and asked her to hide it underneath the bed or in the closet. And she says yes. You know why she says yes? Because she's in love and she's a kid. So she says yes. I'm so upset with him, even though he had no place to put their guns. Like, take those guns back to do the place. Take those guns somewhere else. Like, you supposed to protect her, and you're putting her in all the situations where it's getting her fucked up. And it's annoying at this point. You don't know what you're doing, and you putting her in shit that, like, could potentially fuck her up. Like, why? Why? So now we at the funeral, and Duda, Nuke, and that other kid comes in to pay their respects, and the preacher's wife tells Duda to get out of there. Like, you killed my husband, and you have the nerve to show up here. And Duda says, "I didn't kill your husband." The pastor's wife says, "Well, you had one of your pawns to kill him. You probably didn't kill him directly, but you gave the order. So get your ass out this place now." So he leaves, and Nuke hears the pawn, like, you had your pawns do it. And I feel like he's getting to realize that he's one of the pawns. And who wants to be a pawn? You feel me? So the funeral happens. It's sad. It sucks. When they went to the burial site, Bakari wasn't there. He was off on the side crying, which was really sad also. But I really feel like he felt like he didn't want to make anybody upset. I honestly hope that Bakari get his stuff together. Maybe he could find his way out. Everybody's trying to get their way out from under Duda, so hopefully it works out for somebody. I know somebody's going to get hurt in the process, but we'll see. We have like 3 episodes left. I can't wait to see how the season's going to end. Really, really good show. Okay, you guys, that was my recap for episode 6 and 7 of The Shy. Thank you guys for listening. Please comment if you feel like I missed anything important. Please like and subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification button, you guys. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.